It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Let's review here. We'll take attendance. Ace Cosby, engineer.
Present.
Chick McGee, sports guy.
How about you?
Thank you very much. Sitting in, who is that sitting in the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick chair?
It's me, Josh Arnold.
Oh, it's Josh Arnold. Didn't recognize him with that bushy beard.
It seems darker, too. It's luscious. I'd like to run barefoot through your beard.
I'll have to take a look at it. I didn't really know. I haven't done anything to
You
it.
can just rub your feet on it.
Yeah, you can rub your feet on my beard.
I can do that.
Get them dirty first.
Jeez. All right.
Okay.
Step on a pumpkin.
Big pumpkin news coming tomorrow.
It's pumpkin.
Okay, sorry. She's a little pumpkin. It's our news pumpkin.
Oh,
it's
geez.
Christy.
I like it.
Is that actionable? Yeah, and then you called her the news pumpkin. Is that correct, sir?
Ladies,
Well, Your Honor, look at how cute she is.
She's a little pumpkin.
Your Honor, look how case dismissed.
It's the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom, and Willie G is in the, what are we calling it now? We had to get rid of several names.
Was it in a hot box?
How about the chamber?
Chamber.
It was
No.
the chamber?
That sounds like he's
chamber.
in the gas chamber.
I think the
That's
chamber
horrible.
sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it sounds like some kind of game show.
No.
Willie Griswold, comedian, is in
I say,
the chamber.
I say we bring him in here and stop trying to name his room. How about that?
Well, Chick, you know what I said earlier? I think that we should get some sort of harness system to suspend me off the ceiling.
There you go.
I'd
A
be,
la Mission Impossible.
yes, I'd
I
be
like
6
that.
feet away from everybody, kind of like Tommy Lee and Motley Crue. You know, I'd be up.
Yeah, but every time you talk, your voice would sound like this because you're hanging from the ceiling.
Hey, guys, can you let me down? I need to go pee real bad.
We could have him spin around like Tommy Lee to a 360.
People on the VIP.
I was funnier when I didn't strain my core. Can I get down?
Oh, we have that. Did I send you the story about the lady falling through the ceiling?
No, but I saw the video.
Oh,
of that.
it's the
The
best.
girl was doing a TikTok video.
Yeah,
or
I'll find
something.
it for you.
Yeah.
It reminds me of something famous on this
TikTok fails are amazing.
show. We'll get to that coming up,
Lots
but
of
I
people
think we're
fall
going to
over.
dip our toes into the world of sports with Chick McGee. What's happening
Lakers enjoy a 2-1 lead in the Western Conference Finals after beating the Rockets. Plenty of Rockets. For the second straight day, LBJ scored 36. Nobody calls him that. Rajon Rondo, fourth quarter rally, and the Lakers 112-102 win over the Rockets.
Do you suppose Rondo ever hits on a rando?
I bet Rondo hits on a random.
course he
Or
does.
has, yeah.
I do have that story, by the way.
About the rando?
No, about the TikTok video.
Okay, I'm talking about Rondo hitting on a rando.
You know how I heard he
Yeah.
picks up the randos?
How does he
well,
pick up the
Rondo
rando?
picks up the randos by flashing some hundos, is what he does.
So he flashes a hundo, a rando comes running, and then the Rondo hits on the rando.
This is gold!
And he says, hey, Rando, you want to hop
This
in
is
my...
the who's on first of the
He
NBA.
says-
Some people will say, people are yelling at the radio to shut up right now, but not me.
Yeah. No,
I
check.
love it.
He goes, I'm Rajon Rondo. How about you look at these hundos, Rando? Hop at my Lambo. That's all I got. That's
Oh
all I
my
got.
God!
And do you like Rambo? Because I got Stallone coming over.
So let me. I want to do an inventory of this joke.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So we started with
Wait,
some
really
dude
quick.
named.
Really quick. Let's be clear. It's not a joke. It's not a joke at all.
Apologize. Of this hunk something.
Yes.
So we started off with my observation that Rondo, who I have no idea who this guy is, he.
What? You know who Rajon Rondo is?
I couldn't care less.
Kind of a bad
And
boy. Go ahead.
I learned the word rando from Al Jackson,
Of course, yeah.
which, Christy, you remember what rando is?
Yeah, it's somebody that you just pick up
something.
randomly.
Yeah, it's a hookup, essentially.
Yeah, it's
I
like a
believe it's
hookup.
short for random person.
Yes,
Right.
because,
Right, of course.
Being in the NBA.
Pussy King, Pussy King.
So we've got
he
your
is the king.
your Rondo, your Rando, and then what was next?
He was flashing some hundos.
Honda, and then he went to his automobile, which was a
A Lambo. And then
Lambo.
Josh noted that they wanted to watch a movie and they could watch...
Rambo.
Yes.
okay. Have we exhausted all of the Andos?
Yes.
Oh,
Because if we did this live, we could have the voice of Frank Caliendo.
Sure. Well, Caliendo does Rondo hitting on a rando in a Lambo while flashing hundos and watching Rambo.
In Rando watching Rambo in slow-mo.
Right. And then
Oh, my God.
and Caliendo's Brando is unparalleled.
I don't know if this is funny. I don't know if it's a joke, but baby, I'm enjoying it.
Chick's face tells me it's not.
I'm way around the bend on this. Anyway, something happened last night during the Lakers game.
With Rambo?
Win over the Rockets.
Rando.
No, it happened to LeBron James. According to the internet, after his post-game interview with TNT, their Dynamite, LeBron untucked his jersey and noticed a mysterious yellow stain on the bottom. LeBron then showed his stain to the monobrow, Anthony Davis, and both players shared a quick laugh before heading to the locker room.
Mustard, you think? Or pee?
I don't know. Someone tweeted. This is a.
Did he have an encounter with a rando?
It's a. This is an example.
Wait a minute. Oh, we forgot the most important one.
Maybe it was just Bonzo.
This whole thing. Wait a minute. How did we miss
Bonzo?
this?
What?
The event we were talking about before, which had Rondo and the Rando, took place in Orlando.
Yeah, of course it did.
Yeah, I was a little angry that you brought it back, but that was good, Orlando.
So sorry. How did we forget that?
Here's a typical tweet. I think LeBron peed his pants mid-game. I'm not kidding. He untucked his jersey post-game, and there was a lot of yellow. Tom, here you go.
I wouldn't think that he would be that dehydrated.
I think there you go.
Is the Lakers jersey white?
Yeah.
Oh,
they
yes.
wore the
That
whites
does
last night.
certainly look like urine.
Yeah, it does. It looks like he peed himself.
Well,
Huh.
Remember
Do you suppose that was Rondo's first rodeo with a rando?
oh,
Yeah, I do. I do. That Rondo.
are we going to be doing this all morning?
I hope so.
It doesn't even rhyme. I don't even know what the
It'll
game
just
is anymore.
seem
No.
like-
Anything that ends in O is
called,
okay now.
It's called poetic license.
Oh,
We like an N and an O in there if possible, maybe a D. Sorry.
We just have to hang in there until it's over. It's like this is like a tornado warning. We have to wait, and everything will be fine.
Tornado's close.
Yeah, it
Coming
is.
up, we have a really interesting story about Italy and stealing the Sando.
Sando off of what statue?
No, the
out of
Sando
the
off the beach.
beach.
I thought
Off the
you meant
beach-o. You're gonna
like a
keep up-
flip-flop.
The girl
Sando-
ruined it by saying
A
beach.
Sando's slang for
How did I ruin it?
No, Christy didn't ruin it at all. This has been ruined since I said hundo. This was
Okay, but now the important thing to remember is that Rondo picked up the Rando,
Right.
and he was going commando.
Oh man, who knew that?
Yeah.
so now it's just rhyming. Now the rules have changed.
Be a little more precise, I thought.
You know what?
Yeah, I thought it was more.
This took place in
I
Orlando.
blame you.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm
You're
real
better
sorry.
than this.
I know. I got a little loose. I said hundo. I got hot. You know.
I wish somebody had written this down because then we could do it all in one sentence.
Oh, I've got pretty much all of it.
You do?
Yeah.
You've got your Orlando,
Once in Orlando,
right?
Rondo hit on a rando.
Wearing no underwear, so he was.
Commando.
Then he got into his automobile, which
why
was.
are you inviting him into this?
While flashing hundos, he said, "Hey, Rando, want to get in my Lambo? I'm watching Rambo."
So he's got a
slow-mo.
TV in his car.
Of course.
In slow-mo. Don't forget slow-mo. That was mine.
And then
Slow-mo?
this whole thing was narrated by comedian Frank.
Caliendo,
Right.
who then went on to do a mean Brando.
Hi.
Yeah, you're right. This isn't anything.
Exhausting.
And he told us about his upcoming date.
Now that I look at the sum of all we've done,
Yeah, when you sit back and look at it like I have, it really blows. Yeah.
They could have gone dancing.
Yeah?
They would have done a tango.
I don't know. I don't
No,
know if
okay.
that fits. That goes with
big reach.
slow-mo in the no thanks category.
Beg your pardon.
They could have gone to. Wait a minute. Hang on a second.
The Miami Heat are in
Yes.
the NBA's
Gone to
Eastern
Paris and spent some Francos.
Yes.
Conference
Well, I
Finals.
guess the Euros,
Euros.
now. Yeah, it
For
doesn't
the
really
first
work.
time. So much
I'm
for
drawing a blanco.
So much for Fear the Deer. The Heat beat the Bucks last night, eliminating Giannis 103-94.
Chick's still talking.
And we're listening.
Yeah.
NHL playoffs.
Oh.
Oh, what
I'm
is
not
that?
going to tell you. Vegas beat Dallas 3-0. A person with knowledge of the situation tells this reporter Denver Broncos star linebacker Von Miller may have suffered a season-ending ankle injury toward the end of Tuesday's practice. Miller appeared primed for a big season. He gained some weight and muscle. He had rededicated himself to the sport, so it looks like now he might not play. But when you gain weight quickly, possibly with help from training, of course, and other possibilities,
I
your
see.
body becomes too heavy for your ankle and your knee, and things like this happen, Josh. I don't know. That's just my
Conspiracy theory over there.
That's just my stupid world record. Rando and the Lambo with the
you want to revisit it?
Rondo and the Hundo and the
On the radio.
Rambo and the radio and the slow mo. Rambo and slow mo. It's just as bad. It's just as good as the other stuff.
I'm with you, Chick.
I went to Second City and watched Normando. That was for Willie.
Yeah, who's Normando?
It's a form of long-form improv.
An Australian woman, Dingo, stole my bubby, has set the Guinness World Record for the fastest went around Australia by sailboat.
Really?
Adventure and ocean sailor Lisa Blair, who was
That's
on...
a weird man's name.
She's a badass. She's
on The Facts of Life, Lisa Blair. Remember?
I remember Blair, of course.
Set out October 20th, 2018, and completed the voyage in 58 days, 2 hours, 25 minutes. The previous record, he beat that by 10 days, and it was just validated. Due to the challenging nature of her trip, Blair was only able to sleep for about 20 minutes at a time.
Oh, man.
That's the worst. She covered a distance of 6,536 nautical miles at an average speed of 5.39 miles per hour in her 100% eco-powered boat named Climate Action Now.
Well, it's a sailboat.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with that?
Climate Action Now.
This is super cool. What a badass.
Save the clouds.
60-foot waves.
Save the clouds.
It's not
Let's
clouds.
start that right there.
I tried to like a year or two ago.
Save the clouds.
Yeah. People thought I was making fun of a very serious situation.
No.
She circumnavigated Australia, which, by the way, good choice. I mean, if you have to circumnavigate a continent,
Although,
I mean, Antarctica would have been a bear.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to go for Australia. But remember, you have to go the other way once you get halfway through it.
Well, of course, yeah.
Once you get halfway through, you're going back the other way, and you haven't even started yet.
But aren't those the sharkiest waters? Be scared.
Yeah, it's pretty bad there.
But also, it's Australian rules sailing.
How does
I
that?
mean, you do it in a pickup truck. So it's slightly different than... Okay, that's a lie. I don't know what Australian... No, this is super cool. It's a great-looking boat, and by herself. And it
She was
says
down under.
60-foot waves.
It's a boat. Let
sleeping
Mom go.
20 minutes at a time, that taught her, Christy, how to be a mother
Yeah.
and have
I
a baby.
In a sailboat? No?
I like it.
Well, she was almost killed once a couple years ago. It's the same woman, I think, that had the mast. Remember, the mast split, broke in half, and so she's quite the adventurer. What a
I'm
cool
surprised
thing
you
to do.
shared this story with us because none of us being sailors, we really can't relate like you can.
Well, yeah, she's cool.
Her
By herself
mission.
on a big boat like this. Awesome.
I understand nobody else wanted to go with her. So
Yeah, her boyfriend thought it was pretty awesome, too.
why don't you go ahead?
Why don't you do Africa next?
You know what? I'd go while you're all warmed up already. I'd go now. We're all miserable.
I can't think of any sailing terms that have an ando in them.
You could be creative license. You could say starbow or whatever, but I figured we should all just move on.
Okay, we're gonna
I
leave
said
that word.
sailboat, and I'm hurt you missed it.
I heard sailboat, Chick.
Okay.
I kind of wanted him to run out of gas, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so it's a cool thing. Good for her.
One more record, and then we'll wrap up sports.
Oh, I know. You know what happened? I forgot about this.
Oh, boy.
What
Well,
happened?
when she circumnavigated, because you don't get to stop, you're at sea the entire time. So she is at sea for almost 60 days at sea, and then when she finally arrives, she goes land ho.
Yes, of course. Of course she does.
Land ho.
That almost works too well.
Yeah. I mean, you stuck the landing is what you did.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to edit that into the rando man. That's gonna be kind of a tight edit at there.
Christy quit.
Okay, sorry.
So when we package up the real show and send it out to people, that'll be in it, right?
Yeah, it'll go from
That's good.
Rondo
We
picking
can
up
cut
the
out-
Rando.
Yeah.
Wait,
By showing the Hondo as he gets into the Lambo to watch Stallone and Rambo.
Yeah.
Christy Lee is at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk.
Hi,
Josh
everybody.
loves you.
Willie G is over there. And
Josh, I'm going to mix it up. I love you. my
Oh,
friend.
thanks, man. Yeah, we need to get the love out there, right?
Let's love a little bit.
this is Tom, your lover, speaking.
Yeah!
Thank you very much.
Think of Tom as French kissing each and every one of our listeners.
Oof, it's gonna be
All
rough.
of them.
Some of them certainly would be nice, but I'm sure there's quite a few. rough spots in there. You could have shaved, Dave. Whatever your name is.
Some of those rough spots. Maybe don't.
Have you ever kissed a man? Go.
No.
When you said Dave, were you referring to David Rush? Is that what you call him? You call him Dave?
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's our
He's right
world
there
record
in the
holder.
top of your brain, old Dave Rush.
No, what I was talking about, of course, was the fact that this show features what I like to call the op-ed page of contemporary culture. A different point of view from Ace Cosby.
Now, forgive me in advance.
Wait, no, don't put this off on someone
I
else.
think this is the first time we've ever had an apology.
Christy's a big dancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is a great dancer.
A lot of mothers love to dance.
Oh, yeah.
You know what the favorite dance is?
No, what?
The mambo.
He honored our thing earlier with
He did.
Rondo.
That's why
Because
I
I
said forgive me in
almost
advance,
brought
'cause he's
the
gonna go now.
mambo.
The Rondo Mambo.
Yep, I
For
almost
those of you
brought
listening
that
a
up.
couple hours
He
ago,
keeps trying to recreate the baboon in a minefield, and it just, that was a magical time. Yeah.
I don't remember that. Wait a minute. How does that joke go? No, wait a second. There's a...
You had a request.
No. Tom, what do you call a monkey in a minefield?
What do you call a monkey in a minefield?
Baboon.
How could I forget that?
That delivers.
Boom, that
That
is a
delivers.
rock solid joke.
One of my closers.
Yeah.
I can't
Before
believe
the first encore.
Yes, of course.
Here's how
Seriously.
bad I am at telling jokes. I preemptively ruined that joke.
Yeah. How about this? If you don't like Proctober, stick it up your ass. That kind of fits, right?
There you go.
That's a T-shirt, I think.
I like that.
Gotta be a T-shirt.
I apologize to our audience if there's one left after our Brando
What do you mean?
segment.
That was
Well, we
all
almost
you.
got prostate and probate or whatever you were just doing.
Prostate and prostrate.
Prostrate, yes. That's
Prostate.
Prostrate
Well,
is
now
different
probate.
than
we can add
prostate.
Prostate.
Okay.
What are you drinking over there? You got a beer?
No,
Yes,
someone gave me a bunch of this
Got a
water.
40 of old E.
I can only see the top, and it looks like the top of a Heineken or something.
It does look like an old Colt
it's
45.
okay.
It's a bottle
There
of
you go.
water. Thank you
Gotcha.
very much.
Christy, I don't think I've ever seen my dad drink a can of beer in his life.
Oh, well, first of all, he would never drink a can of beer.
Yeah, really, Tom. Honestly, if you were to have a beer bottle over can.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, okay, interesting.
He was a Heine guy.
I'm
No,
with you.
no.
Jack
Yes,
Nicholson.
you were.
Yes, you were.
Yes, you
Jack
were.
Nicholson said Heineken in one of those movies, and
There's a great scene in The Last Detail,
Here we
terrific
go.
movie with Jack Nicholson, where he says to
unbelievably
young
dated.
Randy Quaid, well, I can't actually quote the whole line, but
Well, Dennis Hopper.
I believe it ends with "You'll pay for it one way or the other," something to that effect. But he goes, Heineken. President Kennedy used to drink it. Great. No, I'm
I
sorry.
can see that affecting
It's
you.
it's water.
so you can hear why that would be a great movie to watch.
Whereas Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet, he does not care for Heineken at all. It's Pabst Blue Ribbon, and I can't repeat that line.
Okay, we could do a whole show of lines we can't repeat in the air.
Let's do it.
Okay, good. Or perhaps
PBR's a fine beer.
of course.
Yes, it is.
And
Fine.
now, remember, I brought in you guys the PBR coffee,
Oh, that was
and
amazing.
you guys
Yeah, and you
loved
never-
it.
you
You're
never-
right.
Never brought in another
Yeah,
one.
you brought one can.
We legitimately loved it.
Yeah, we did.
Willie, I don't think you were here that morning, and we've got to get more in here for you
Yeah.
to try.
I was not. That was PW. That was pre-Willie. But I want to try it very bad.
Okay.
P-Dub.
And your brother is the one that got me that.
Oh,
Sam,
Sam.
he loves PBR.
Sam is the best Griswold kid, I think.
Oh, my goodness.
He just lost a bunch of weight and it's driving me crazy. I
what a
got it.
jerk.
I know, Josh.
I bet
it's
he looks
insane.
he looks like a god.
Why did he
now.
do that? He was
I don't
already
know.
engaged.
I don't know. And he dyed his hair and he's got everything going on great for him.
Everything's coming up
He
same.
dyed his hair blonde, right?
It's this weird blonde thing.
did.
Yeah.
Once you're engaged, don't you just let yourself balloon up?
That's what I thought was the idea.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was the idea.
Anybody want to take the joke that I just thought of?
What, that I've been engaged 7 times? Is that what you want to say?
Really? Is that true?
No, it's not true at all.
Oh, okay.
Nobody listening is on your side.
Oh, I see what he was going for
It's
there.
hurtful.
Say.
Choke.
How many of us have yelled choke at Tom? I think all of us.
All of us.
I think all of us.
I think Bob invented that.
Yeah.
Okay, where were we? I know. Christy Lee is at the news desk over there from a Navy Federal Credit Union. What do you got?
A TikTok user's video has gone viral after her mom fell through the ceiling during the recording.
Hilarious.
The video begins with Liz San Millen singing a song for a few moments when a loud crash can be heard. Millen turns around to see her mother's leg hanging through the ceiling along with some insulation and drywall. Millen, a musical theater student, told BuzzFeed she was recording herself singing at her parents' house for an audition practice while mom was in the attic. She said there are wooden beams in the attic that you're supposed to step on, but she tripped and stepped right into my ceiling.
Whoops.
She said her
Hilarious.
mother is completely fine, not even a scratch.
Well, I haven't seen this video on TikTok, but this has happened to me personally
Yes.
twice.
Really?
Yes.
Now,
I've fallen through
when
the,
you fell
ceiling.
through the ceiling, there was some good news.
Yes, fortunately, my testicles broke my fall. So,
Right on the joist?
right on the joist, baby. I had the most gorgeous blue and green area you've ever
Oh,
seen.
no.
If this is the video I think it is, I'm pretty sure, because what shocked me is that the mom falls through, and then the daughter is not surprised at all, does not express any concern for her mother. She just goes, oh my gosh, like her mom had broken into her room for privacy reasons.
Her mother's ruined the video. You can see all the insulation and
Yeah.
the leg sticking through.
I fell through the roof in two different.
You fell through the ceiling.
in two different arrangements.
Yes.
Are you serious?
One arrangement.
Oh, I can remember that. I remember the
arrangement,
bruise
yeah.
you had.
One arrangement was a legal entanglement. I fell through the ceiling, and she says, "Stop messing around."
Stop messing around.
And then the second time I fell through the ceiling, she was up the ladder faster than I'd gotten up there. Are you okay, Jesus? Yeah. So
Wow.
there you go.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, you got to step on the joists. You can't step on the drywall.
Which I was doing, except for that last step.
You know,
Yeah,
I
damn
make
it.
it a rule never to go in the attic.
Same here.
It's creepy.
When I bought my house, I go, do I ever have to go in there? And
What are you going to say?
All right.
You won't
Okay.
fit. You're going to say that?
Even the joist don't have a chance. Is that what you're saying?
No,
You can't fit through the space?
The guy said, more steel.
Oh my God! See what?
He couldn't handle
My
the idea that I might go up into the attic.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.